You guys ready? Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan. I'm playing Alan Wake Remastered. I think this is remastered. I bought remastered. I think this is remastered. I'm playing Alan Wake. Alan Wake, we're going to play it in a blind fashion, meaning I know very little about the game going on. It's October. I know that I want to play something vaguely spooky, and we're getting there with a lighthouse and a cloudy, foggy day. We're going to play new game here in just a second. Real quick, I wanted to answer a question. And said, hey, Ryan, what do you know about Alan Wake before we get into this? Here's what I know about Alan Wake. A couple years ago at the Game Awards, they announced Alan Wake 2, and a person came out who looked like John Wick who did a dance. I know that. I know that Alan Wake has been all over my YouTube recommended. Like, people have been recommending it to me over on YouTube and here on Twitch for literal years. And the thing they always say is that your writer brain will really enjoy it. So I'm interested to see what that means. Otherwise, I don't know shit. I know it's a pretty short game. That's about it. So come along with me, and we'll discover what Alan Wake is all about. And if we play this one, then we can play Alan Wake 2 at some point, and then we can finally play Control, and we'll make some people in chat very happy. Are there any other Remedy games? I know the game was made by Remedy, which I think is pretty highly touted as a game developer. Are those the only three, or have they have they made others? All right, let's do it. As always, no spoilers, no tips, no backseating, no info in the chat. Easy. Oh no. If they give me an option called normal for difficulty, I feel honor bound to select it because I do not want to play a nightmare version. But if I play an easy, I'll never hear the end of it.
Stephen King once wrote that nightmares exist outside of logic, and there's little fun to be had in explanations. They're antithetical to the poetry of fear.
What are we doing here?
In a horror story, the victim keeps asking why, but there can be no explanation, and there shouldn't be one. The unanswered mystery is what stays with us the longest, and is what we'll remember in the end. My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer.
Okay. Okay. I see what people mean maybe a little bit. What is up with this Lord of the Rings soundtrack?
I've always had a vivid imagination, but this dream unsettled me. It was wild and dark and weird, even by my standards. So yes, it began with a dream. Following a typical nightmare pattern, I was late, desperately trying to reach my destination, a lighthouse. For some urgent reason, I couldn't remember. I'd been driving too fast down a coastal road to get there.
Oh, shit.
I'd seen the hitchhiker too late.
You killed him. You killed a person.
He was dead. I was convinced they'd put me in jail and I would never see Alice again.
Okay, Alice. Thought you said this wasn't scary. He's gone. It's a nightmare. It's a dream. We know this part is a dream, which is such an
his body was gone.
Interesting writing decision to say that this is a nightmare.
I was in shock from the crash. I could hardly stay on my feet.
Do I have control of the camera yet? I do. Okay, hold up. We immediately have so much to talk about. Oh my god. Okay, first off, Stephen King are literally the first. Stephen King are the first two words of the game. I'm a writer. Talking about the whys of horror and why, and how asking why and knowing why are like antithetical to the idea. We have some interesting meta stuff going on already. Meta meaning we are aware we are in a story. We meaning Alan is aware that Alan is in a story, and we as a player are also aware of that because of the fact that Alan is aware of it. Alan is a writer, says the nightmare started in that prototypical way of me being late for something. There's this unexplained tension. You guys were absolutely right. I am going to like this game. I am going to like this game. First, it's time to figure out what the controls are there. Look up to the light. Reverse your controls for looking up and down. No, I'm good. Change camera settings in the menu option screen. Front seat question, which for those of you who don't know, that means I am asking an actual question that I would love an answer to. Front seat question, when did Alan Wake come out? The first game, not remastered, but the first game. Use WASD to walk. Okay. We're going to walk backwards. E to examine our car. Oh my god, we have literal books in the back of the car. 2010. Interesting. We have books in the back of the car that have our name on them. Alan Wake, The Sudden Stop.
I had to go to the lighthouse.
That's a little on the nose, right?
Important waiting for me there.
Get to the lighthouse. Okay. We have a map. We have a red bar. We don't know what that means. The book is titled The Sudden Stop, which I find very funny. We did just come to a very sudden stop. I'm going to change a control really quickly.
17 is pretty good. Also, how did you drive through a brick wall?
Hi, Nairist. How's it going? Yeah, how did we get through a brick wall? It's a nightmare. Very
I was certain I had just driven from this direction, but now the road was blocked.
Very handy explanation here that things are nightmare type logic, where it's just like, oh yeah, well, that happened. Let's examine this car.
The radiator had broken when I hit the hitchhiker. The car wasn't going anywhere.
We can turn the volume up as well. Let's do that. I think at least the speech volume. Turn it all up just a little bit. Okay, what does it say on the back? This one right here has the back of the cover. It looks like it has my picture. What does it say is my author bio? I know somebody named Alice. I know that's important. It's nightmare logic. Why is the game telling us that right away? The camera is kind of interesting. Checkpoint has been reached. I feel like the camera is kind of... I don't even know how to explain it. Like, jerking around a little bit? Not in a bad way, just in a... Like, it has an effect to it. This was a real nightmare. You'd have to pick all those books back up, but you keep dropping them. I'm late for a final exam. Rain Cove Point. We have a covered bridge. Yeah, the camera is definitely interesting. There's the lighthouse. Section 1 is called Nightmare. We're in a nightmare. If it's a nightmare, then I shouldn't be afraid to die, right? Hiking trail goes this way. Get some trash. Who's missing? Is that fucking me? I think that's me. I like the vibe of this. I also immediately like the vibe of this. I like the lighting style. The lighting style feels very like Quarry, like Until Dawn.
It was just a prank, Han.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just the horror vibes, but drop hazard. Can I jump? It will not let me jump.
The bridge had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Ooh, I have the funniest jump animation of all time. Alan Wake jumps like my 1.5-year-old daughter does. Barely actually leaving the ground. Pick up a coffee thermos. The jump is bad. Jumps like a white man. Collectible thermos picked up 1 out of 100. Okay. Nope. Let's see how many ways we can find to kill ourselves. That sounds bad. Let's see how many ways there are. What was that? Sounds like we're breaking the window. I'm so distracted by this, like, the character not being in the middle of the screen. Is that a decision? I wonder if that's a decision. Oh my god, I have so many things to point out right now, and my brain is going a million miles a minute. I wonder if that's a decision, just kind of like the camera swerviness, to sort of unnerve you. Like, he's not running down the center of the screen, which kind of unnerves me. It makes me feel like something is wrong. My other thought is, caught in a strange nightmare, Alan Wake must make his way. Alan Wake must make his way to the lighthouse. We have third-person narration of our
The bridge
goals.
had collapsed. I'd have to find another way to the lighthouse.
Not first person. We're also playing in third person, not first person. We get to watch Alan Wake do stuff. Checkpoint has been reached. Can I read this missing? The sudden stop. Oh my god, my guy's out of breath. I like his jacket. Camera kind of makes me sick, not gonna lie. I'm not sure I like it either. From the best-selling author, Alan Wake, an Alex Casey thriller. Oh my god. I'm really trying not to jerk the camera. You got an axe?
You don't even recognize me, do you, Ryder?
The fuck?
You think you're God? Ugh. You think you can just make up stuff?
Oh no. This
Play
is a
with
story
people's
comes alive.
lives and kill them when you think it adds to the drama? Ugh. You're in this story now, and I'll make you suffer. You're a joke. It would be a single readable sentence in your books if it wasn't for your editor. You'll never publish another one of your shitty stories, cause I'm gonna kill you. It's not like your stories.
This guy
are
can
any
talk.
good.
He can yap.
Like they have any artistic merit. You're a lousy writer. Cheap thrills and pretentious shit. That's all you're good for. Just look at me. Look at your work.
Okay, focus is interesting. Let me take a quick little look at the graphics here. VSync is off. Is there motion blur on here? There's something weird going on with that, but I don't know. Seems fine. I don't see anything here that I want to change immediately. Okay, so we are apparently this nightmare is like populated by my nightmares, or sorry, by my stories that I wrote. Which is bad because I write books where people die on the covers, so that's not good. Oh! Interesting. We have a photo here, and we also have a QR code. And I was warned by somebody in the community, aka Anne. The fuck? That there would be QR codes for bonus content? This QR code takes you to Alan Wake's Facebook page. Okay, never mind. I'm not going there. That feels scummy. Bridge out. Press space to jump. Okay, our own story is chasing us in this nightmare.
You missed your deadline.
You can dodge enemy attacks with shift. Okay, we're gonna have to keep dodging. Try it again, dodge the attack. Good work. Successful dodges are sometimes highlighted with a cinematic moment.
The hitchhiker was a character from the story I'd been working on.
Okay. But why'd you have to make him such an asshole in the story? God, this area is beautiful. I think the QR code is a
How does it feel to die by the
remastered
hands
thing.
of your own creation?
Okay, we got a sprint. We're sprinting. We're sprinting. Oh, we're out of breath. Hiking trail. Uh-oh. There's a helpful guy over there. Sprint, sprint, sprint. I'm trying, dude. You have a gun?
Mr. Wake, it's me. Play steward, remember? Quickly, get inside. There's no time to lose.
Okay.
Oh, no. Stop. No! Damn it, die! No! No! No!
I was trapped.
Did I boot up the wrong version of the game? All right, let's do it.
Way out.
Okay, so oh, those are eyeballs. So our dude just died. Play Stewart. Speaking of die. Very casual. Can I punch it? Can I punch the TV? I don't like it. Oh,
The
Christ!
cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Oh, God. The cabin's a death trap. Okay, I will in just a second. Let's just go through this door, yeah? Says Tom the Poet. Chat, how's the volume? Volume okay? I'm about to die.
Follow the light.
Minus that scene where it was very loud.
You are hurt. You should go into the light.
I'm working
You are
on it.
only safe there.
Go into the safe haven. F to focus. Stay in the safe haven until you're completely healed. Okay, it's almost like sanity.
Well done. I have something important to tell you. It goes like this. For he did not know that beyond the lake he called home lies a deeper, darker ocean green, where waves are both wilder and more serene. To its ports I've been. To its ports I've been. Do you understand?
Absolutely, I do not understand. No
Follow
way.
my light.
Follow my light. Okay, so who is this voice talking? This god voice has the ability to put...
I entered your dream to teach you. The darkness is dangerous. It's sleeping now. When it feels you coming, it will wake up. There's no time. I can only show you the most important thing.
Okay, we have very weird dream logic. We do have a savior here coming to help us here. But... I'll turn it all down just a little bit. We're learning mechanics. We're learning mechanics. The light is good.
There's no time.
There's no time. There's also weird, like, surreal is probably the word I would
You
use.
must follow me now. The hitchhiker has been taken over by the dark presence. You can't hurt him now. The darkness protects him from all harm. Only light can drive the darkness away and make him vulnerable again. Here, take the light.
Take the light. Am I about to get a gun? No, it's a flashlight. Fuck! I thought I was gonna get a gun!
Flashlight toward him and burn the darkness away.
Dang it! I thought the light was about to give me a revolver. My battery's dying!
You did it. Now the darkness no longer protects him.
I made
It's
him
still
real.
Inside, controlling him. He can't be saved. He's still a threat. He is still your enemy. Here, take the gun.
There's the gun! Let's go. This is exactly what we need. Every horror game is better with a gun. Pull to fire. I don't have a... Oh, fuck. I gotta recharge my battery! Chill, chill, chill! How much ammo do I have? Oh, it's in the upper right. I got 38. Oh, my God.
Good. You've done well. Remember what I've taught you. That is all. I will give you back your dream now.
We're learning, chat. We're learning. I'll give you back your dream now. Okay. Somebody wants to help me out of this situation. I don't know who they are, but they want to help me out here. I'm going to move my camera down just a little bit because we have ammo directly behind it. We also have FPS, if that matters to you, apparently. We're learning. We're learning. Okay, we got a gun. Ikulo says, it's me. Okay, we're going to call that good voice, aka God. We're going to call that Ikulos. That's Ikulos in chat.
A terrible darkness was taking over the world. The lighthouse was the last safe place on Earth.
I have an emotional support pistol, exactly. An emotional support pistol. Boosting the light blinds the enemies and burns the darkness away faster. Okay, but I'm out of battery, though. I have a ton of ammo, but no battery. Is this battery? Nope, those are beer cans. Never mind. I like that and by like, I mean I don't know that I do like it. The crosshair is just your flashlight. 42 ammo. Let's freaking go. That's funky.
Made me this way.
Oh no.
And now I'm gonna
How do you keep coming back, brother? My flashlight battery does recharge, luckily. Kill his ass. Tap R to reload faster. I'm gonna hit that too many times. Dude, this game is trippy. Oh shit! You scared me. This game is trippy. No, God, he's there. Oh fuck! I am dead. I am dead. I am dead. Can I reload while running? Oh, we're dead. Where is he? Light, 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 light. I wish my batteries recharged automatically. True. Flare gun and flare gun ammo. Use one to switch between items. Okay, we have a flare gun. Maybe this is a horror game. I didn't know Ryan could probably get jump scared by his own shadow if given a chance. Absolutely. We got a collectible coffee thermos. That's good. I think we used the flare gun to fuck him up. What do you think?
You're dead. Just like me.
Why are there 3 of you? Oh, yeah. That was amazingly satisfying, actually. Amazingly satisfying. Okay, this is kind of dope. I feel like this game has a has an identity immediately, you know? Tap R to reload faster. I hear you. This blurry, like, vision, the fog, the, like, whipping camera, and granted, some of this is maybe just 2010, but, like...
I can keep this up forever.
We should run. We should just run. Flare gun did not do shit. Flare gun did not do shit. Ah! Ah! It's fine. It's fine. It's doing it in a pattern. My dude needs to take some running practice. Get to the lighthouse. Get to the lighthouse. Get the coffee thermos. There's a tornado from hell. He runs so slowly, just like in a nightmare. He's just like running through peanut butter. Uh-oh. This is the safe place. You can't harm me in the safe place. That's not allowed.
He's here. Alan, wake up.
Oh God.
Baby, just another nightmare. Everything's fine. You dozed off.
Right. Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone.
Cheer up, handsome. We're here.
What does that mean? Anything more than dozed off would be news for everyone. Welcome to Bright Falls. They're on a ferry. Oh my God, this is where they filmed Twilight. Did that restaurant say triple D's? Wait. You're telling me it's double D's with an extra D? What do you mean? Did that say triple D's? I swear that said triple D's. Alice, is this
Let's
you?
act like we're on vacation. Go stand next to that old gentleman there. I want a shot of you with the town in the background.
Sure. I'll even give you a title for the shot. A city boy.
It
Moments
is
before
Alice.
he got eaten by a bear.
Aw. Alice, you know you have to ask people before you just, like, I mean, you don't have to, but you should
Hi.
ask people before you photograph them in public.
Hello there. You
Oh,
picked
shit.
a good time to visit our town. Deerfest is just 2 weeks away.
Deerfest, huh? Did you hear that, honey?
You have a lovely wife, if you don't mind me saying. I'm Pat Maine, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm Alan Wake.
I won't pretend I don't recognize a famous writer such as yourself, Mr. Wake. A pleasure. I'm an avid reader myself. I hope this isn't too presumptuous of me, but I'm the night host at the local radio station. Any chance I could get an interview?
Look, Mr. Maine, I'm on vacation. In fact, I'd appreciate it if we could keep my being here just between the two of us. I'm sure you understand.
Fair enough. You can trust me to be discreet. Not a hard man to track down if you change your mind, though. I hope you two have a lovely holiday.
It does say triple D's. Dude, I like this so far a lot. This is very strange. But also you can tell just like very artful. That does say Washington. I'm telling you, I'm getting Pacific Northwest vibes. The seaplane, the mountains right by the trees. I know he said his name is Maine, but the Rain Cove. What do they have in Washington
Very
if not rain?
nice. I got a couple of really good ones.
Deerfest.
So you made a friend. That's cute.
Right.
Do they have
Yeah?
front seat question? Do they have deer in Washington? I feel like they probably do. Luke says the guy says, quote unquote, I love your books. Also, your wife is hot.
Hey, bestseller. How's my favorite writer?
That's an agent.
Barry. Yeah, we just got here.
Are the locals giving you trouble?
110% that's an agent. There's no way that isn't an agent.
Just say the word, and I'll hop on a plane and come make sure that you're left alone, Al.
No, Barry, we're fine.
Great, great. Just want to make sure you can relax.
Blood,
Recharge.
guns.
So, how is the place? Has it gotten your creative juices flowing?
Barry, we're just settling in.
Okay, Al. I'll
I
call
need
back
you to write me
later
another
to make
book.
sure you're doing okay.
Damn
And you
yuppies.
call me if there's a problem, okay? Okay. I'm just looking out for you, buddy. Talk to you later.
I love you too, Barry.
Oh, you're right. There are deer in Twilight.
He's going to be calling you every 5 minutes.
Barry is Barry. I can always turn off the phone.
What did
Are
I
you
tell
threatening me? This guy just
Text
said,
message from Barry. He says hi to you too.
this
Al,
guy just
we're
said,
here.
we'll see you
Come
has
on,
the
let's
last
go back to the
laugh.
car.
City boy. Yuppie. Barry, short for barreled. I love that. Can I hop up here, please? I'd like to go speak to the driver. You can go up here. Sorry, I'm busy, babe. I'm looking for coffee thermoses.
Come on, Slowpoke. You get the full service here. I've made all the arrangements. I drive the car. I'll even carry the bags. All you have to do is drag your cute butt into the car and enjoy the ride.
Yeah, sounds like you've got a lazy bastard for a husband.
Yeah, but I got a thing for him.
See,
Come on,
Alan's
Let's
intelligent.
go.
Alan knows the emotional labor of planning vacation should not all fall on one person. Can I go down this hatch? Got to get back to the car. All right, whatever you say. We're still drifting. Interesting. Yo, I think she likes you. I think she does like me.
We need to stop at the local diner to get the cabin key from the landlord, a Mr. Carl Stuckey. He's waiting for us.
Okay, if we were in a
I'll
nightmare,
go fill
but
it
now
up
we're
when you get
not.
the key. I'll pick you up here in, say, 15 minutes.
Sure.
Alan, thank you for coming here with me.
I love you too. Go on. I'll promise to behave.
Okay, we have a couple interesting things going on. Damn it, I can't.
I'd forgotten there were still places like this. Towns where everybody knew everybody.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner.
Hi, I was wondering if you could help me. I'm looking for...
Mr. Wake, Alan Wake. Oh, God, I am your biggest fan. I know people say that all the time, but I really am.
I'm glad to hear that.
Rose.
Rose, I'm looking for Mr. Stuckey. Carl Stuckey?
Carl? Oh, of course, Mr. Wake. He must have gone to visit the restroom. He'll
Gone
be
to
back in a
visit the
moment.
restroom?
I can't.
Does anybody know if I can pause during cutscenes by hitting escape? Does anybody know? Okay, I am kind of drooling over this game already. It's definitely got an interesting story thing going on. The writing is smart. I like it. I like it. We can just let's just set that question aside. I like it. Now we get to see what happens next. I don't know if I can pause. Okay, I'll try and hit escape at some point. Okay, I got a couple thoughts. One, Alan is in need of like a break. Alan is in need of something has been wrong with Alan's life. You can tell by the way that Alice and Barold, aka Barry, talk to him. And you can tell by the way Alan talks about himself. She's only going to be gone for 15 minutes. Alan will quote unquote behave. Something that's like that insinuates something. I don't know if it insinuates that he's having problems or if he's having, maybe he's like an alcoholic. Maybe he's, I don't know what it means. Also, what kind of diner has a cutout of an author? I understand being a like best-selling author, but I've never seen a cutout of Stephen King. I've never seen if Alan Wake is this world's like Stephen King, except also young and sexy, then like that. But there's still no way you would ever have a cutout, unless. So I'm wondering if this place doesn't have a tie to Alan Wake, like maybe he wrote a book set here or something along those lines. Why would a random diner in the middle of a tiny podunk town in Washington have a cutout of you? Anyways. We can all be relieved of attention we did not have because Ryan was guaranteed to like it. All right, fair.
Believe it. I've got all your books. I got the cutout from the bookstore when they took it out of the window.
That explains that.
And you keep it here. Well, okay. Good for you.
The Sudden Stop is such a funny name.
Try the coffee. Just don't blame me when you fall in love, because it'll break your heart when you have to leave.
Rusty here is no longer human. Nothing but black coffee under a thin layer of skin.
Yeah, that makes two of us.
Is this the exact diner from Twin Peaks? Front seat question. Minus the book, like minus the decor, this might be the exact floor plan.
Are you staying long, Mr. Wake? I can't believe it. I'm having a conversation with Alan Wake.
It might be. It
Are you
might
on
be.
your own, or
Shelly,
your
is that
wife with
you?
I can show you the town if you want. I get off work at 6.
Are you flirting with me?
Thanks, Rose. We'll be sure to keep that in mind.
I love bad dialogue. I haven't seen bad dialogue yet. I see a bad not a bad character, but like a I see people talking to a famous person. I haven't seen bad dialogue yet.
Right. So much for a quiet vacation.
I don't think it's the same diner, but it's got the same setup, like central counter, lined booths, right by the like open window. I think it's different though. I think there's less space between the counter and the like serving counter. I don't know. We have a sheriff or a policeman of some sort. We have Shelly from Twin Peaks. We have a coffee thermos back there that I can see flashing at me. A paper called The Bright Falls Record. UFO scare, lights in the sky frighten the populace. Local park ranger, forest no more dangerous than usual. Why would you even say that? Ryan, most diners are shaped like that? When you say most, do you mean it is the most common diner shape? Because I disagree that 51% or more of diners are shaped like this. I disagree. I think it is possible that this is the most common diner shape, but I highly doubt 51% of I think diners are more diverse than that.
Do me a favor, Sonny. I could really use a tune right now. Coconut, number 6 in the jukebox. I'd do it myself, but both of my legs have gone to sleep. Bad circulation. Yeah.
Are you serious? Coconut again? You disgust me. Call yourself a rocker. Unbelievable. Ha!
I got you, Wampa. That is definitely describing what I'm feeling right now, which is like intentionally.
You put the lime in the coconut. Drink them both up.
Just because we're brothers, don't think I won't murder you in your sleep.
Intentionally and masterfully dumb is a great way to phrase it. Okay, I have a question. Does this game cite? Do we know? Does anybody know? Does this game or does Remedy ever cite Twin Peaks as an influence? Because I am getting such Twin Peaks vibes from this. Such Twin Peaks vibes. And I know that that's like, it was like in the, you know.
Yes, that's my favorite tune.
Absolutely. It has to, right?
Shut your mouth, you demented has-been. If I had my hammer, I'd shut it for you.
I fucking love Twin Peaks. This is making me so exciting. Exciting.
Tune number 6 in the jukebox.
Children of the Elder God. Now there's
it does
a song
that.
for
Get
you.
stuck. Yeah, you need to give it a good solid whack.
Oh, let's whack it. Oh, we're gonna whack it.
Now that's what I'm talking about.
This guy's voice is hilarious to me. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Died and gone to hell.
I wonder if I'm gonna need to be worried about copyright stuff if they're playing actual music. Coffee thermos, let's go. What are you scared about? Log lady, is that you? Are you literally holding a log?
Don't go in
Oh,
there,
never mind.
young man. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
I think I can handle it, ma'am.
This is log lady. She's holding a lantern. This is
You
lantern
don't
lady.
wanna die, do you? Worse. I warned Carl Stuckey about it, but he didn't listen.
Put the lime in the coconut.
That she should change the bulb.
Can I go back here? Staff only? Let me through. Let me through. It's lantern lady. Not log lady, but close.
I didn't want to wait. I wanted to find Stuckey, to get the key and get out as soon as possible. The waitress was giving me a headache. Overeager fans always did.
You should be thankful for your fans, brother. Just kidding. It seems like you've reached a level of fame, which is... The lighting here is weird. We're gonna knock as a man is using the restroom? That's fucking weird.
Hello? Mr. Stuckey?
No!
Carl couldn't make it.
God!
Unfortunately, he was taken ill. But I have the key for you and instructions on how to get to the lake.
Okay.
I wish you a good stay in my cabin. I'll come by later to check how you've settled in. And to meet your wife. I insist.
Thanks.
I want to tell Ryan so many Twin Peaks things. I don't even know if this is a Tama, but I've perhaps never Tama'd so hard. Is David Lynch a voice actor in this game?
Cauldron Lake is a special place. Very inspiring.
Because that voice kind of sounded like the agent that David Lynch plays. The person requesting lime in the coconut. Also, there's the psychiatrist in Twin Peaks. Doesn't he like lime in the coconut? I don't know. Anyways, I feel like there's a million. Do you remember Log Lady's name? I do not. The character in the show's real name. No, I do not. Is it Stucky? Who the fuck gives a letter like that? The person trying to be the creepiest in the entire world. Can I tell you? Absolutely. Yeah, you may. Of course. If there is a Twin Peaks, if there is a, I'm just going to say it. From here on out, if the game is influenced by Twin Peaks, if there is a Twin Peaks reference, you may feel free to point it out to me. Absolutely. I think that's only the type of thing that will aid my appreciation of this game. Log Lady's name is Margaret Lantern Man? No way. So that's 100% a Log Lady reference. What is your fucking deal? Why are you in grieving? Carl Stucky couldn't make it. You want to meet my wife? I don't want you to meet my wife.
I am so happy this could be arranged.
You sound terrible. Let me leave this way. Stop looking at me like that.
You got lucky
Double
this time,
R,
young man.
the triple D.
You can hurt yourself in the dark. This really ought to be fixed, and then I must remind Sarah to change the lights at the station. It's been too long already.
The monsters don't like the dark, don't like the light. So I wonder if that lady is some sort of spiritual. Oh my God, he's asleep.
Even that sounds better than your singing.
Are you all right?
Oh, Jesus Christ. The double R, the triple D.
It swells up like a balloon if I lift anything heavier than a spoon. Yeah, splendid, splendid. It's been a long time, Tom. Good to see you.
Old dudes, man. Okay. I like how they close off this way so that you have to go past the old dudes. Okay, we've gotten what we need.
The Andersons, they're local musicians. We're waiting for Dr. Hartman to come pick them up. They wandered off from his clinic at the Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Why are you telling me this? Why are you telling me this? I don't understand anything that you just said in relation to anything. Okay, well, it's been a pleasure meeting you all. I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Alice is here.
Bye, Mr. Wake.
Bye.
Mission accomplished. The key and the directions.
My hero. I got some flashlights, just in case.
Oh, good. Oh, Christ.
Hey, wait! Mrs. Wake!
Oh, no!
Your keys!
Carl! That's not
That diner was a
good.
real nut house.
Bye, Elo. Thanks for being here. Guys, we got the wrong keys.
This place? This would make a wonderful setting for a book.
We're supposed to be on vacation, Alice. I'll figure it out when we get back.
He's having writer's block, is
Okay.
my guess.
Okay, we can talk about this later.
It is an overused writer trope, but
I didn't want to
it's
talk
fine.
about it. I wanted to bury my head in sand.
Here's another one of my favorites to go with it.
Once upon a time, I was a successful writer, but that was a long time ago. I hadn't been able to write a word
What do you
in 2
know?
years.
Writer's
Not
block.
since my last book.
And now the weather. It's gonna be a clear night, so you folks in the big city might want to look up every once in a while, see those stars winking down at you. It gets pretty dark out here, but they'll light your way.
Yo. Thank you for the sub, Gen 2 Ends. What a name. Thank you for the sub. Welcome. Biters Relock. You can pause during a cutscene. I've now tested it. Writer's block is definitely a sort of overused trope in these stories, but it's fine. Sometimes you got to use trope to get efficiently where you're going. Diver's Isle. This is not the right place.
Wow.
Are we at the wrong place?
It's something.
Alice, did you book an Airbnb and then not look at the pictures of where we're going? I think the lady in the diner sent us to the wrong place. Does it look like the picture of the place you...
Right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Okay. Does the fear of darkness have an actual name, by the way? The phobia have an actual name?
Are you sure you read the directions right?
Burned out barrel.
It's nothing like in the brochure. It said near the lake, not on it. Don't get me wrong.
No, babe, this is definitely the place. This is definitely the place you booked. This is all fine and dandy. It's all good.
So much better. It's wonderful. Our own private island.
Yeah, if we don't die on the dock, on the deck, the pier, the bridge. I guess it's a bridge. It's not a pier. Bird leg cabin. We're gonna get eaten by fucking corvids, and if we don't get eaten by corvids, this is kind of really beautiful. Then we're gonna get killed by some old lady wearing some old widow. Oh, it's called nyctophobia. Okay. Played Amnesia 2 recently. Are these explosive barrels? I'm looking for a coffee thermos. Hello? A window somebody could break in with. Great. I like that Alice says this place is perfect. Nobody in their right minds who's not playing in the middle of a horror movie thinks that this is perfect. We should explore outside first. I know we have to like get things done by. Let's take the axe. Let's take the axe because I just got chased by a nightmare at wielding an axe. Can we please take the axe? We don't want them to be armed. Examine.
The island had once been the site for a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
E plus B. A love story. Are you trying to smash your wife or are you trying to reconnect with your wife? Alan, are you having issues getting it up?
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Well, you look at that. It is Amnesia. E plus Bola. Oh, wait, I wasn't looking. Dead by Daylight ass looking quick time event. All right.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay. Focus is displayed on the screen.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel.
Uh-oh, I don't know what I just did. Fuck.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work.
Forget about my work.
I thought we could be happy here.
Oh, there's definitely insinuations that they're having.
No longer open to the public.
Okay, so it's an old hotel no longer open to the public, is what we've been told. Look at it. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Dude, this game is... Oh! I got chills. Not really fear chills, just like, oh man, this is going to be a story. You can just tell. You can just tell. I like the voice acting. I mean, the camera and like graphics or, you know, whatever, but like the like, it's the detail choice, I think, mostly. It's the detail choice. Like, what you choose to say. Like, yes, there's trope, but it's also, like, the right weird things are focused on. Oh, boy. This predated both Dead by Daylight and The Last of Us. Interesting. Good point. 2010. Mars, how's it going? 72 months. How are you, dude? Something is flashing green over there. Can I get in the cellar? Never mind. I don't want to go in the cellar. This is a horror game. I'm good. Mars, how you doing? How's that for a message? I freaking loved it. I kind of miss the older ones now that now that you've said that. Oh, I got a little wind chime. How are you, dude? So exciting to have Peepaw in chat. I love that you started calling Mars Peepaw instead of me. Big fan. Rocking Horse? That's a classic horror
Alice?
game.
Honey?
Oh, fuck. Is she gone already? This movement is so whack.
A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
Okay. A shoebox full of books from one specific author. I've never heard of them before. A Jade in Austin? That's crazy. No, it says Snowy Hills. Ryan, one day I would love a reply to that DM. I do need to respond to your DM. I'm super sorry. I'm doing all right. Currently in New York for this conference. I have exactly 10 minutes before the next thing. We'll see how long I can hang. I expect 9 minutes of your 10 minutes. I'm kidding. I saw your post. I saw your post about what you're doing right now. Is Streamlabs okay? Tony added the Ryan's a dingus thing last week. Streamlabs and I are on a break. Okay. Kitchen is you know, kitchen's fine. I mean, it's a little like I don't know what this bucket's for. For kicking or what? Cabinets aren't very big. Seems fine. Nice dinner table here. We've got an upstairs, got some closed doors. Let's go out on this though. There's an open door. Just beckoning us out.
The old door had played a trick on me. Alice wouldn't have come out in the dark.
Your first guests have already started to arrive.
Can't stick around, but happy 28 Lillandhart.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Thank you, EA Aurora. They're already talking about me on the radio. God damn it. So far for my secret getaway. Thanks for the 28 months, EA Aurora. How you doing?
Well, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it?
Rose.
My favorite writer.
Well, Rose,
I just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so
Rose.
excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks, I guess the secret's out. This is Pat Maine on KBF-FM. Now, some music.
Great. So much for keeping a low profile.
So much for keeping a low profile. I mean, Alice would never come out here, but what's the worst that could happen to me if I came out here in the dark? What's the worst that could...
The water was black. I couldn't help but imagine all sorts of horrors lurking in the depths below.
Well, that's because you have a fucked up writer's brain, Alan. A normal person would be just fine, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Bye, Joyce. Thanks for joining us on a Tuesday. Too many words makes Streamlabs respond now. I think it's probably just for a limited amount of time. I think we'll probably get rid of it before too long. If you guys would just stop saying my name. Have you played any other Remedy games? No, this is my first one. Okay, there's one of those talking fish over the no, that's just a normal fish over the fireplace. E-examine. What was examine for? Was it for the books? Yeah. Let's go check out these doors.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Oh my god, what do we think the surprise is? The jeans are off. I knew it! I knew it. Alice, I'm married. Me, Ryan, is married.
Alan, come here, slowpoke. I'm waiting.
She Dutch jump into the bed. Why would you say that?
Well, hello there.
Well.
I'm not the surprise.
Oh,
It's in the
okay.
study. Go take a look.
It's in the study. Is it a typewriter?
Okay.
Is it a typewriter? Did you bring me something to write with? Because Alice, I feel like we're not talking to each other. We're talking past each other. I think you brought me here so that I could work on my book. But I don't want to work on my book. I don't know that I want to be a writer anymore. I think maybe that part of my life is past me. I think maybe I regret the part of my life that I've spent on it already. I'll go take a look. God, I'm good. God, I'm good.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn it, Alice. Everyone
Hey,
keeps...
hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists.
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not...
Uh-oh.
Alan? Alan?
What the fuck?
Don't. I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
That lady was there. That was the flash of the lady.
Follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through.
Okay, we're getting extra context clues. He misreads her. If you read the situation generously, Alice wants to contact the doctor to quote unquote help, who quote unquote helps artists. We could read that as a generous instinct. Alan, of course, does not, because apparently this is like a tension point in their relationship. Alan thinks that means you're trying to get me committed. So Alan is obviously having mental health issues. We don't know what those are. He's had nightmares. I'm now starting to rethink the line he said about like it would be news if I more than dozed off. I think it's probably that Alan cannot sleep well right now. Alan cannot sleep. Alan basically can't fall asleep well right now as part of the mental health issues. So it would be news to the entire world. It would be a momentous event if he got some sleep. Alice needs you to make some more royalties. So far, I was going to say, I read her generously. I think Alice seems fine. I think Alan seems paranoid and a little bit out of his head. And maybe Alice isn't listening to him particularly well, but so far, I read her generously.
Damn it.
Diver's Isle? Is there a way that I'm supposed to read that? Diverse Isle? Diver's Isle? Oh! No! Fuck!
Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Okay, she's still alive. Heebie-jeebies. God damn.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming!
No!
What the hell?
What are you screaming about? Is it a bug? I'm just kidding. What is it? What? I don't want to go through this door.
Alice? Alice?
Is she dead?
Oh no!
Oh no. Okay, props to Alan. Jumps in immediately, no questions asked, doesn't even take his shoes off.
Keep going.
Wake up.
Alice?
Keep going, wake up. I think that was old lady's voice. We're in a car.
Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
Okay, so I think we're in a nightmare again. My thought here is that this is nightmare logic already. What is real? I know. So I think what's happening from context clues, we're gonna determine if this is real or not in just a second, is that we have just entered a nightmare. One, we did the same thing in the car last time. Two, the like general confusion, the general confusion of like, how did I get here, mixed with the general tension of like, I have a driving force. I have to find Alice. I think this is a nightmare. Where did we come from? I don't know. I guess up there. Stucky's Country Store in 200 yards. Our brain is populating the world with things that we know. Carl Stuckey. That's my guess. Ryan, do you remember when you said you wouldn't jump in to save Meg if she were in danger? No, I don't remember that. What do you mean? God damn it. Marsh probably has receipts, but no, I don't remember that.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by
This
a
is
Dr.
Dr.
Neil
Hartman?
Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it.
You
and
all
I didn't
remember?
like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
Alan, it's possible you are a little too close to the situation here. I said I wouldn't dive in to get Megan? When? What? I remember it. When did I say this? In what context did I say this? Gasoline and a power cord. Power line. Can I jump off to my death? She said if something horror-related like this happens IRL, she would be on her own instead of going in to save her. Like this meaning what? Because now I'm starting to be like, well, yeah, maybe.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Depending on the situation. It was like something on the other side of the door. If that something is a monster of some sort, then yeah, that's probably right. I mean, I don't know. We have to reach the gas station. I love the lighting of the gas station. I love it a lot. Oh, there goes our car. I guess we're not going to get the deposit back on that rental car. Probably not. Apparently, Alan's a better man than me in that case, Mars. Alan, no hesitation, jumped in. Maybe they're like, you know, maybe they're having their issues, Alan and Alice, but...
Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for coffee thermoses. Oh, there's the light. We like the light. But, you know, at least he's willing to...
Hello? Is someone there?
What is this? You know what game I really need to get back
The
to?
loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
Okay, hot take. You should not name your novel before you've even started writing it. I don't know. Maybe Stephen King does. Probably James Patterson does. But isn't the plot at the start of Silent Hill that you need to go find your wife? Ice cold take. On manuscript pages, you can access them with F5.
Departure by Alan Wake.
And it's red. Oh, interesting.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
All right, let's treat this like our creative writing classroom. Should we? Should we treat this like a creative writing classroom? If a student turns this into me, day one, page one of a story they're writing, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the strengths first. I don't want to shit on Alan Wake as a writer, but let's talk about the strengths. One, if this was creative writing 101, this would be an excellent start, because the main problem with creative writing classrooms at the very start is that nobody knows how to get to the story. Nobody knows how to get to the shit. They always have to talk around it, before it. They have to lead up to it, etc., etc., etc. We're there. We're in the situation. We have tension. We have characters. We have a dilemma. We're in it. This is good. However, on a sentence level, we're trending more James Patterson than we are something stronger. That's for sure. One of my favorite writers of all time to shit on is James Patterson. So that is not exactly. This is airport paperback writing. This is James Patterson's on the title, but it was written by one of his ghost writers who got paid a couple $1,000s to absolutely crank something out on a weekend. Here's what you can tell. I like part of it. I like the imagery of the distorted, the shadows are alive, distorting the features. We've got some like cliched / just boring descriptive language. The axe glistened with the blood of his victim is the type of thing truly anyone who has seen any horror movie could write. You are, in fact, describing less than you are just relying on a trope or relying on a cliche or relying on our images of past things rather than putting something new on the page. There is also the like twist of the last line. It was a scene from a nightmare, comma, but I was awake. It makes me cringe. I don't know. Maybe it would work for James Patterson. It makes me cringe. There's nothing honestly all that terrible here. It's definitely more airport than it is National Book Award. That's for sure. But he was a .wake. Famous writers don't often become famous because of the quality of their prose. They become famous because their books entertain large audiences, not book critics. Yeah, absolutely. That doesn't make it good writing. And that I don't think we don't talk about famous writers in creative writing classes, like unless it is to shit on them. I still think there's a lot to learn from like studying or critiquing the craft. As it is totally fine to entertain people, I think it is also totally fine to look at the shoddy craftsmanship of some entertaining things and point out where the art form is not doing its best or not being like put to its best use. Yeah, I mean, James Patterson is richer than I will ever be. Stephen King, despite, you know, not being able to write female characters and having some like interesting, I would say potentially wrong opinions about like, you know, writing in some ways, far more successful than I'll ever be. I don't think that makes me wrong to critique it or point out things that point out the places that they're using shorthand. Like this writer is using shorthand. The axe glistened with the blood of his victim. That doesn't necessarily make it bad. It does make it boring. It does make it uninteresting. If it's entertaining, that's fine. Anyways, we're going to keep playing the game, but... Manuscript pages is an interesting mechanic. I'm looking for coffee thermoses. Hello, are there coffee thermoses in these weird corners of the woods? Is there an old lady wearing black who gave me the key to a house that I did not rent for the weekend? I'm also a firm believer in you shouldn't really... I mean, this is just a hot take, but I don't think you should really shit talk...
Anybody there?
Ah!
Please! I've been in an accident!
I don't really think you should shit talk writers you haven't read, which is why I am free to shit talk James Patterson, because I have read him. It's why I read 50 Shades of Grey back in the day, and I was like, oh, the writing here is dog shit. Interesting. Okay. Worse than Twilight level writing. I read Twilight too. That's why I can talk shit about it. We're going for the gas station. There's a figure...
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
Popping in and out of existence. I'm so confused by the focus there. I thought I could focus after the dialogue was done, but instead it focused... The focus disappeared the minute the dialogue was done. We have a construction site, a tree falling on a chain link fence here. Bye, Mars. Thanks for being here, dude. Is that lighter fluid? What is that? Looks like gas, or it looks like oil. Hazardous environment. All visitors must visit office. We could probably walk up this. I think that's what we're going to be asked to do. Let's go this way real quick. See what happens. I'm missing my flashlight. I would love a flashlight at this point. Yep, nothing over here. Okay. Let's make our guy jog. 10-second sprint, then he gets very winded. Hey, he's doing better. Maybe this is a nightmare. He can run for longer. This is a horror. The fuck was that noise?
Anybody there?
There's a person.
Please.
I can see him.
Accident.
Person holding an axe right there. I can see him. He's right above my head. Oh, goody. Okay, we know where to avoid. That's the wrong way.
Hey!
Uh-oh.
Hey, you! Phil! There's been an accident. I need help. Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Is that Stucky?
Hell. Carl Stucky. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required.
I love the voice effects. Here's my question. If this is Nightmare, which I believe that it is, how is my brain populating Carl Stucky when I don't think I've actually... Alan. I don't think Alan has actually met him because I'm instead met the lady and I didn't see Carl Stucky.
Fair and square.
Is our brain being in...
And square.
Is our brain being affected by some sort of... I need a flashlight. Like supernatural power? Manuscript page. Manuscript page. Wake fights a Taken with light. A Taken?
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
You guys want to hear it or do you not want to hear it? Yeah, the double like is a problem. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. Okay, so let's learn something about writing right now. Let's learn something about writing right now. Hear me out. If we take this exact page and we remove these words from like ink underwater and like a cloud of blood from a shark bite, I think we have a stronger paragraph and a stronger mental image. If you're writing for the lowest common denominator, you want to include a very easily accessible image like a cloud of blood bleeding out from a shark bite. The sort of underwater cloud, etc. If you're really writing for the lowest common denominator, you have that, and then you also say like ink underwater. Those two things accomplish the exact same thing. And maybe they'll just land slightly differently for different readers, but they accomplish the exact same thing. If you're not writing for the lowest common denominator and you are instead writing for your smartest readers, I would say the biggest edit I would make to this paragraph is to just end the sentence at "it was bleeding shadows." I don't think either of the metaphors that follow, similes that follow, metaphors that follow, shit, which is the one that uses like or as? Simile? I think "it was bleeding shadows" is the image, and the rest is clarification that doesn't matter. Similes. Yeah. Similes have like and as. You need neither simile, and I think you've actually accomplished a better paragraph. Because shadows don't bleed, and the adding of those two words together evokes an image that your brain then supplies. The smart readers amongst us supply that image. Somebody else said you could lose. I was terrified, and the sentence wasn't. And the paragraph loses nothing. Absolutely. So in the last page, let me just show you. There is a line, which I didn't say anything about.
Covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest.
Which is he grinned madly.
But the axe he lifted was.
Generally, when you add a adverb, an ly, right after a verb like that, what you're doing is you're lazily describing. You're providing for the reader what you want them to be able to provide for themselves when reading. He grinned madly. If you would instead insert an image there about what the grin looked like, they could come to their own conclusion that that character is mad, aka crazy. Here, very similarly,
the Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot.
I squeezed the flashlight tells you that they're
bleeding
terrified.
shadows
You
like
don't have
ink
to
on
say
the
that they're
water,
terrified.
like a cloud.
He described lazily, exactly. You don't have to say that they're terrified. We get it from the images. We get it from the action that he takes. Of course, you also then follow it up with the cliche. Not that it matters. There's an interesting question. Somebody said this. Do we think Alan is supposed to be a mid-writer, or is it the game writers? I think probably. I'm very interested to find out. I'm very interested to find out. If I had to guess, people love, and by people I mean me, as well as all kinds of other people, people love shitting on bestsellers. My guess here is that the game is shitting on a bestseller. But like I said, it's not all bad. I think there's good stuff there. In the writing. I promise I won't do this for every manuscript page, but if I see stuff, I probably will mention it at least a little bit because I'm having a lot of fun talking about it.